Hi, and welcome to the Word of the Week. This week's word is concentration. Now, keeping with our theme for the month of September of conquering challenges, in order to conquer any challenge, we need to be able to concentrate. We need to be able to concentrate our mind. We need to focus our mental energies, our will, our intelligence onto solving that task. We need to concentrate our physical actions. We need to maybe concentrate the efforts of others, of creating that team and concentrating our energy towards achieving our goal. So I think we all understand that we need to concentrate when we're dealing with a challenge. The question, though, becomes, what do we concentrate on? How do we concentrate? So we know that the brain can only think of one thing at a time, right? We can only concentrate on a single thing at a time. Now, our brains switch gears and we change what we think about thousands of times in a second. That's why it seems like you have 1,000 different thoughts running through your mind. Yes, you do, but we're only focusing on them each individually for a fraction of a second. What we need to do is we need to be able to hold our concentration. We need to be able to pull in our focus and maintain it over a period of time. That's the key to concentration, is the consistency over time. The other thing that we have to think about is when we're concentrating, what are we concentrating on? You see, when we deal with conflict, when we deal with problems, when we have challenges in our lives, it's too easy to concentrate on the problem and not on the solution. All right, so I'm reminded of a quote by Alexander Graham Bell. Sometimes we stare so long at a door that is closing that we are too late to see the one that is open. So when we focus on the challenge too much, we can't give our energy to finding the solution. Right? When we focus too much on the woe is me, here's my problem, I'm stuck here, and we're not consciously looking for and channeling our energies towards finding the solution, making the difference, breaking the habit, then we find ourselves stuck, because where our brains go, our energy goes. So when we're facing challenges, we not only have to choose to concentrate by focusing our energies on the task at hand, but we have to make sure that it is the correct aspect of the task. Our physical energies get divided a lot of times too, and we see this a lot with children, that they become involved in so many different activities that it's very hard for them to maintain any level of concentration. And I'm a big kid and I have that problem myself. So what we have to do sometimes, we have to choose what is most important at this moment. And when we have a big challenge, that's what it takes sometimes, is saying, hey, look, I'm willing to sacrifice some of this other stuff so I can put my whole self into what I need to do right now. Maybe I need to let go of some of the fun things that I like to do so I can focus on the work things that I need to do. Maybe need to give up a little bit of the social time to be able to focus on that schoolwork. All right, so whatever our challenge is, it requires a different level of concentration. The harder the challenge, the more concentration it needs. Mental, physical, emotional. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed this week's lesson. Hope to see you next week.